Well, this is an unboxing of Pacific War, but not this Pacific War from Victory Games. Although this was quite the monster game in its day, you can see we have the new Pacific War, much heavier, from GMT. Look at that, I can't even pick it up. So, even bigger, even thicker. Look at this. So, we'll get the old school out of the way. Let me set that over there. And we'll take a little peek at the new school. Let me bring this camera down just a touch. All right, that's a little better. So, again, this is a heavy game, both in physical weight and kind of in gameplay. So you can dial it down to single scenarios. The boards are mounted. We're going to see that. I haven't seen it yet, but I've seen Mark Herman do his unboxing. Yes, I watch unboxings too. The impressive nature of this game is, I think, one of the reasons it sold so well. So again, we have the very nice, clean look. You can see it does kind of mirror a little bit of the same kind of feel. We've got the original photo, although this one really harkens. That plane flying off kind of by itself. Although here, of course, we have flak going up. We have, I don't know, this looks like anti-aircraft fire. So, it's got a nice box. Let's see. Whoops. Hey, look at that. All right. Core Rules Manual. So we can see here, it looks pretty thick. What is our page count? 68. 68. But you can see we have a nice index here. Optional rules. Color with different highlights. Designer notes that are accompanied. Very nice. And some good color for the breakouts for some of the rules explanation. All right, I think that's very interesting. Let me see. Let me tuck this in there. So here we have engagement scenarios, rules manual. Again, fairly thick. What do we got? 40 pages. And let's see what this is. Okay, so engagement rules manual. Okay, color. The struggle against Japan, 1941 to 1945. So, we're not going to go through every page, but okay. And a battle scenario rules manual. And there's another book underneath that, scenario booklet. Wow. Okay. I didn't watch. I think on Mark's deal, I looked at the unzip and then I looked at all the counters, the unboxing, and then the mounted maps. I don't remember there being all of these booklets. Okay, how the counters break down. Interesting. Okay, so battle scenarios, battle rules, battle scenario rules manual, scenario booklet. Huge. How many? 71, 72 if we count the back. Was that a Dauntless coming in? It's got its tail hooked down. Wow. Look at these scenarios. Holy moly. All right, can you just imagine the amount of work? Holy moly. What are we listing on the front here? Of course, Pearl Harbor, strategic scenarios, campaign scenarios, battle scenarios, engagement scenarios. Huh. Wow. Oh, I didn't know there'd be one more. Hold on, this one's a little... Pacific War, the struggle. Okay, the Battle of... Why am I keep saying the title again? Battle of the Coral Sea, extended example of play. And I think, is this the one where there's a little side paper map? And I think it's a great way or something to learn, like a kind of like an introductory. Is that what this is? Extended example. I think it's like the introductory play so you can learn. And I believe this is walking you through. Okay, very nice. Even that's 16 pages. All right, now we got, ooh, this is one of the mounted boards. I thought this was going to be a player aid card. So check this out. Nice and glossy, actually. Huh. All right, we're going to unfurl those at the end. Some nice dice. Okay, blue and red. Get those off to the side. Yet, the other mounted board is, wow, it's so big, I hit the camera. Okay, boom, we'll set that down. Again, we'll unfurl those at the end. And lots of counter sheets. And I didn't even get them all in that grab. Let's just flip these. Come down here a little more. We'll set these off to the side. Let me at least do this, I guess. I think I see a silhouette of a B-17 in there. Okay, nice. All right. You know you're a board game nerd when I'm like almost salivating over all these counters. Like, wow. All right, let's see here. All these counters, they scream options. Pacific War. They scream multiple scenarios. Individual ships. Wow. And there I am on the camera again, sorry. Stars and rising suns. All right, let's see. What else? Wow. Okay, there's a player aid card. We'll come back to you in a second. Several player aid cards. All right. What is this? Replacement record sheet. Nice and thick. Plenty of those. All right, here's that Coral Sea map. Again, we'll unfurl that paper map before I do the other ones. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we've got player aid cards. That one was the Allied. This is Japanese Force Display 1. Allied Force Display 2. Of course, the Japanese Force Display 2, blank. And 3. And 3 for Japanese. Whoa, Allied Force Display 4. Huh. Interesting. Okay, what is this? Operation Display. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Goodness. Okay, and an Allied screen. Look at this. Oh, the brain power. Look at that. That's just beautiful to look at. Huh. Long range air units. These got to be searches. Okay. Huh. I'm digging that. And this is the gift that keeps on giving. Come in here. Coming across. On the camera again. And, come here. Got a little boxed in on the bottom there. That's no problem. It's a beast. Heavy. Battle scarred. And the Japanese screen. And then I'll unfurl these maps. So hang tight a second. All right, trying to keep the glare down. So here's our paper map of the Coral Sea. So a lot of action happened around here, and I'm just going to kind of move this, although you can see everything. Let me do one little zoom in. There we go. We'll pull it taut, and you can get a good idea of kind of how the colors look and work there. Nice touch with adding this in. Let's look at the, I'm not going to be able to fit the two maps on this little area, but we'll look at them one at a time. Hang on. All right. The big, wide open glare, Pacific Ocean. So, as I'm on the camera, I think, what can we see? Yeah, we got it. Let me come back just a bit and then forward. So we can see the Gilbert Islands, the Marshall Islands. You've got, the Phoenix Islands, Samoa, the Hawaiian Islands, and I picked up a water bottle. The Hawaiian Islands way down here. And as we move, so here you can see Alaska, the Bering Sea, the Aleutian Islands, and it gives you a little idea, Russia, Japan, of why the Aleutians were definitely in the fight. Horrible weather up there, horrible. So very interesting map there. Let's take a look at the last map. All right, we've got some terrain here, Indian Ocean. Indian Ocean. I'm going to try to move this around a little bit. I'm avoiding some glare. This is a quite shiny map, so it's definitely got a gloss to it. So you got your charts on it. You got New Guinea further down, Australia, Carolina Islands, Caroline, the Philippine Islands, the South China Sea, and we can see Sumatra, Malaya, and then as we come over into China. Interesting. Gorgeous map. Beautiful. Chief, bonding with board games. As I was putting things back together, I see, where is it? One of these sides is completely split. This one. So that took a hit in the shrink and just separated it, something fierce, but I can glue that together, so we'll call that okay. It's a beast of a game. And then I did look, and it carried through a little bit to the same side. It didn't fully separate, but it did do a little bit of a break there as well. But I'll fix that up. When you're dealing with this much weight, it was packed well with a lot of the little peanuts. But I think this one might have been better off packed with those like bubble airbags that you can wrap around it, and it kind of holds it together at the same time. But this is a heavy beast. That's all right. We will fix it.